Good afternoon. My name is Kyle Andres Zuijiga. He's my teammate, Jose Maria Sabla Cervantes. We are Team 6, and this is the Challenge 11. This challenge is called Canvas, Sprite and Animation. First of all, we use the 4 screens. The first one was the cover screen. We use an image, labels, and a clock to change between screens. Yeah, in the second screen, it was a menu. We use labels, arrangements, and buttons. We have two options here, to play the game and to draw in the board. In the third screen, we develop the game using buttons, arrangement, the canvas, and the images called sprites. It consists in click the healthy activities or food and 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 that will be all of the game. And in the fourth screen, it was the board. Here you can draw something you like, and we use a canvas also, and we have two options: to click to clear the board and to use a random color to draw our drawings. And we also have a menu button to return, and that will be all of the design part.
So now let's move on with the app function. Let me just return to the first screen to show you the functioning of the cover screen. As you can see, there it is. And after 5 seconds, it will take me to the menu on the screen too. Well, now that we are in the menu, as my partner said, we have two buttons. The first one is play the game and then draw. I will move on to the draw section first. Then we have I'm sorry. We are very sorry. The app just stopped working suddenly. But now we have the draw screen. As you can see, we can return to the menu and then we move back to the draw section and it will tell me to draw something I like. If I draw without pressing any button, I will proceed to draw in a black color. But then if I press the clear button, the board will be erased. And if I click on random color, the app will choose any color from the range and it will be shown in the board. If I try it again, it will be the same. And if I press it again, it will show a totally different color. It is random. So now let's return to the menu and then show you how the game works. So as you can see, we have these 12 icons moving around the screen, and we can possibly end the game in two ways. If we get all the points we need, or if we run out of lives. So if I hit on a unhealthy activity or food, the elements will disappear and the lives, as you can see, will be decreased one by one. Also, if I hit on a healthy food, such as the banana, it will also disappear. The lives will continue on the same number and the points will be 100. It is a total of 100 points per activity or per food. Then if I hit on another bad habit, I only have one life left. So let's just try to end the game. As you can see, I already lost and I don't have any more lives because I ran out of lives, and the canvas will automatically disappear and it will display this little label saying game over. But I can restart the game by returning to the menu and then opening the game again. And On the other side, if I win this game, there it is. The canvas will also disappear. I will have the top points I can have, which are 600, and the same label will be displayed, but in a green color, saying you won. And as you can see, I didn't run out of lives. And that is basically it for the app functioning. Thank you very much. So now let's have a quick review of the blocks we used. On the first screen, we use the same as on the previous challenges. We only tell the app that whenever the screen one initializes, the sensor that we explained before will start counting the time, which are 5,000 milliseconds. And then after the timer stops, the screen 2 will be opened. So after the screen 2 is opened, the menu display, we have only 2 setup blocks. When the button play is clicked, which is this one, it will take me to the screen of the game, which is the screen 3, and it is the same for the button drop. It will take me to the screen 4. Then this is the most extensive part of the challenge. It was the most challenging, only because we had to program the same thing 12 times for each icon displayed on the canvas. We have 2 procedures which are made to move the icons whenever the screen 3 initializes. So as you can see, we have 2 procedures, and whenever screen 3 initializes, the procedures will be called, and the speed and the heading of the sprites or the images will change, so it will cause them to move. Then all these blocks will be to indicate the app that whenever any icon collides with the borders of the canvas, the proper sprite will bounce in any direction. Then we have a timer. I will explain later how this works. Then we have 2 rows of conditions. Then we have the row to accumulate points. This is when we get a right icon and when the screen is turned green. So whenever I hit a healthy activity, the points will be added by 100. Then the label points will be obviously added by 100. Then the proper icon will disappear, and then the timer will start counting, and after the timer starts counting, the canvas will change its color quickly to a green color. And then we will call this procedure. Then when the timer stops counting the 300 milliseconds we established, right here, 300 milliseconds, the canvas will change back to the color it was. And that is basically it for the healthy activities. It is the same. And for the lives, to decrease the lives, we selected only the icons that were on healthy food or activities. So the lives will be decreased one by one if any of this are clicked. Then it will obviously disappear by changing their visibility, and the timer count from the clock will also count, but this will change the color of the canvas to a red, showing us an incorrect answer. And it is the same for all the incorrect answer, which are 6 and 6. Then we have one last procedure, which is the final points. This will ask the application. All right, so do we have less lives than 0? Or yeah, less lives than 0, then you have to do all these actions. The first is turning all the visibility of the icons to false, and then show a text including game over. Then we change the color of the proper text to a red color, and we stop all the image sprites. And then if we have a total of 600 points, which is if we win the game. It will be also the same disappearing of the canvas. Then we have a label showing you won, and the text will be a green color. And it also stops all the image sprites. That is basically it for the screen 3. Now let's move on with the screen number 4. We have the programming for the button, the menu button, which is the same also on screen 3. And we have the programming for this. It will only tell the application that whenever the clear button is clicked, the canvas will be totally erased. Then we have this, which is what is letting us draw. Whenever the canvas is being dragged, the actual positions will draw a line from the previous and the actual location of the thumb on the user. And this is the programming for the random color, which is when it is clicked, then the canvas will select any color from the actual range of colors. And that is basically it for the entire application. We hoped you enjoyed it very much, and that is basically it. Thank you.